Excuse me, sir. You there? Would you like to game? Then game we shall.
Hey guys, Mordecai Mike here, bringing everybody a quick update on Diablo 3. So this is something I have been wanting to talk about for a while, and I have come to the conclusion just through playing that a lot of people really don't know about these kinds of things, and this is a really important one. So I wanted to take the time to talk about this and help everybody out with this. So we have here this website and this web page here that I'm going to put in the link. I'm going to put a link in the description below. It says Elite Affix Bug or Intended. Now, Blizzard really, to my knowledge, hasn't really clarified whether it's intended or not. However, there's been a lot of controversy with percent damage reduction on gear not working with certain elite affixes and working with certain damaging abilities that the enemies have. So if you scroll down this page here, up there above, a guy's basically saying, I've done some playtesting of my own, blah, 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 and I noticed some stuff does not seem to be working. So he added another post that somebody made about their conclusion with a lot of the playtesting. So here you have right here, just give you guys an example. You have frozen equals frozen orb, and then you have melee damage, which that's the type of damage frozen orb would be. Ticks within 15 yards, summon 6 orbs per cast per mob. Each orb lasts 4 seconds before exploding. Explosion freezes affected targets for 2 seconds each, stack up. And then it says the end explosion can be dodged. So this basically just gives you all the information about that elite affix and what it does, what type of damage it's considered. So anyway, if you go below that and you see where it says Elite Reduce does work. So for example, on Og Hills, if you have 15% damage reduction against that, that'll work. Mantra Reduce works. So the monk ability that reduces damage while using the mantra, that does work, according to this. Melee range doesn't work on ticks. So the actual cold damage that's taking melee and percent range damage reduction does not work. And then range reduce works on explosion. So if you have percent range reduction, it does work on the actual explosion that freezes you in place. Okay, so what's important about this? What's the reason to talk about this and figure this out? Well, a lot of demon hunters that I've encountered, and including myself, I've been playing a demon hunter a little bit, play testing and whatnot. A lot of demon hunters have asked me, am I bad at the game? I die a lot, what can I do to fix it? Well, not necessarily at all, because if you read right here, Frozen Pulse, Chilling Orb, it's considered melee damage, ticks within 15 yards, summon one orb per cast, homing sentry. Orb triggers after 1.5 seconds, then searches targets for another 1.5 seconds. Each orb lasts 10 seconds after triggered, starts dealing damage. Affected targets are slowed by 60% movement. Okay, so what's important about this one is that Elite Reduce does not work. Mantra Reduction does not work. Melee Range Reduction does not work. At all, nothing works. So, to all those demon hunters out there that are standing there and you're kind of focusing on where you're positioned, you're putting turrets down and you're kind of shooting, trying to focus on the enemy, and all of a sudden pop, you're dead. That's usually because of Frozen Pulse. And I know not every demon hunter dies instantly, because even on my demon hunter I kind of got my health pretty high, and because you have to with stuff like this. But this is basically a big issue with the game right now, guys. This is something that needs to be addressed. If they could actually implement the damage reduction to work accordingly and properly, I do believe the demon hunter would be a much more viable class. Don't get me wrong, demon hunters aren't by any means completely useless. I actually enjoy playing demon hunter. I love having a good demon hunter in my group. However, their survivability is just so lacking, and it's not their fault at all. It's honestly just because of the way the game is currently designed. So if you guys want to take the time, look through this, you can read through this and read what works, what doesn't work, and this can basically help you and give you a better idea of what damage reduction or what type of gear stats you're looking for. So anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. I'm Mordecai Mike, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Thank you again.